Oh, hello everyone. Thanks for taking time to listen. Today I'm going to be going over A State of Mind, 2004 documentary about North Korea and how it relates to totalitarianism, according a search I did by artificial intelligence. All right, the 2004 documentary A State of Mind offers a rare glimpse into North Korean society and illustrates the pervasive nature of its totalitarian system with the everyday lives of its citizens. By following two young gymnasts and their families preparing for the mass games, the film humanizes people living under an oppressive regime and reveals the psychological and social impacts of state control. Alright, synopsis of A State of Mind. The film follows two young girls, 13-year-old Park Hyun-sun and 11-year-old Kim Song-yeon, over an 8-month period as they train for the 2003 Pyongyang Mass Games. The mass games involves tens of thousands of performers in highly synchronized, extravagant displays of gymnastics and dance. These games are not just athletic events, but the immense spectacles of socialist realism celebrating the leadership and ideology of the state. The film provides viewers with an intimate look at the girls' daily lives at home and school, showcasing the immense discipline and dedication required for their performances. Their conversations with parents reveal the pervasive influence of state ideology and the deep-seated reverence for the leader Kim Jong-il. A key moment in the film is the finale of the mass games where the dear leader Kim Jong-il fails to attend. While an anticlimax for the girls and their families, their reaction to the news reveals the ingrained nature of state obedience, even in the face of personal disappointment. How the documentary illustrates totalitarianism. The intimate portrayal of life in North Korea, even a privileged one, highlights several key characteristics of totalitarianism. Pervasive state ideology. The documentary shows how state propaganda is woven into the fabrics of daily life. The girls' every effort, from training to their aspirations, is directly tied to honoring their leader and strengthening the nation. Their families reinforce this devotion, demonstrating how the ideology of Juche, which is self-reliance, and the cult of personality surrounding the Kim dynasty are deeply internalized. Subordination of the individual to the collective. The intense, grueling training for the mass games exemplifies the totalitarian ideal of sacrificing individual wants for the good of the collective. The thousands of performers move as one synchronized body, visually representing the individual being subsumed by the will of the state. Control of information and prosecution. The state exercises absolute control over information and access to the outside world. The documentary, State of Mind, illustrates how citizens receive all media from state-controlled channels and how anti-American sentiment is actively propagated. Foreign films are illegal, and those with connections to the outside world face severe punishment. Totalitarian policing and social control. Viewers are aware that the access granted to the filmmakers is highly managed by state minders. The families are elite citizens in Pyongyang, and the documentary does not reveal the atrocities of political prison camps or widespread famine. The unpredictable nature of police enforcement, where even a slight transgression can result in extreme punishment, instills a constant climate of fear that ensures compliance. Forced labor and economic control. The documentary touches on the forced, uncompensated labor required of its citizens, often justified as portrayals of loyalty to the government. By showing a glimpse of life in the privileged capital, the film highlights the vast economic inequality and the state's prioritization of military and ideological goals over the welfare of its people. Critical interpretation of the 2004 State of Mind film. The documentary sparked debate among Western influences and critics over its interpretation. Some critics argue that while the film is illuminating, it must be viewed with the understanding that it is a carefully managed product of the North Korean propaganda machine. Other viewers appreciate the film for offering a rare, humanizing look at North Korean citizens, showing them as people with personal lives and family dynamics, not as the cartoonish villains often portrayed in Western media. Ultimately, A State of Mind is a powerful testament to the effects of totalitarianism by showcasing how an oppressive political system can shape the aspirations, values, and entire worldview of a society, even whilst presenting a seemingly normal and dedicated populace. I like that film too. I liked it. All right, well, thanks for listening, everyone. Have a nice day. Take care.